Tommy's Chinese Valentine's Day. I'm Melvin, so I'm Clark and Mary. And if nobody walks in front of it, I can keep this. Yeah, it's a nice sunset up here in Eagle Rock. And let me show you my daily effort. Went to the doctor and got back and then started to design something about with those flowers over there in the sunset. Yesterday's sunset, but a demon hatred interfered and I had to go with this. Tommy is my parable series about Tommy, the no-armed Chinese fellow. How did he get to be missing both arms? He was brown-nosing. His boss, Wu, gave him a test of loyalty. Told him to stick his right arm into a wood chipper, and Tommy did that. He slowly fed his right arm into the wood chipper. He's always been blindly obedient. He's Chinese. And the left arm saw what was going on with the right arm, and of course was surprised and jumped off. Righty's chipped up, lefty's crawling around somewhere. A little poor circulation, very poor circulation. The body has the heart, but this is a parable wrapped in symbolism. You see something bad happening to anything that resembles you. You know, at work, at school, at home, your neighborhood, your hometown, wherever you live. You see something bad happening to the righty, don't let it happen to you. Jump off. And that's good for lefties all around. And Tommy, believe it or not, he got a promotion. The Chinese streets, the Oriental unseen business, is backwards. He got a promotion for that. I don't know how well you can read that. So I might just go with a very quick parable here. He got a promotion. He won his girlfriend's heart. He met her at the Snake Pit, popular dance club here in LA. He's always been scaly. He always likes to stick his tongue out. And now he's missing both arms. He does a mean snake dance, you know? And he snaked his way in between Rhea, his girlfriend, and whoever she was dancing with at the time. He's been there ever since. She's over there at his house, and that's where this parable begins. Tommy is watching the Three Stooges. It's his day off. And everywhere you turn, you see that it's going to be Valentine's, it's going to be Valentine's Day, and Tom has been seeing that. And so as he's laughing at the Three Stooges, 286, he hears that row. Yeah, as you know, Orientals like the cats and the dogs. No, not as pets. As dinner. Ask them if they're honest, they'll tell you. And yes, don't write me letters about that. They'll be stolen, as with all of my attention getting stuff. Now, one Flight 93 check, that's the real stuff, in over 9 years of asking. Check America's Lifelines, check your family's lifelines, but try and call me right now, 424-229-4140. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. And some ball guy. And post it. MySpace, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, 100 more. Oh, there's Tommy's image. Whatever you get when you don't get me, it's going to be boring. A phone ringing, and every message a busy signal. Get to leave a message, I don't get it. You don't show up on my caller ID, my call log, my call record. Oh, that's my stigmata. If I can remember to, I'll show it to you. It catches the light now. I'm going to show you the flashlight version because, yeah, the light's just about gone. I don't want to chance it. As soon as I turn it, somebody will walk in front of it. And I don't want to. Include somebody in my video. But whatever you get when you don't get me, that's going to be boring. The phone ringing or Mrs. Business signal. It's not going to be boring when you need the firemen, the police, the paramedics. So you make a video of organized crime of epic proportions that can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world. Right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. It didn't look right. It wasn't right. Of course, we don't go by names here in America or the fact that Obama grew up in Africa. I heard it was to be closer to his dad, Osama. Oh, look around the eyes, you'll see. And don't tell me that. Don't be a hater. That's the Osama rumor that Hussein is Osama's son. And moved on to Hawaii and then on to be placed in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. That doesn't make sense, does it? All the choices they had. We don't go by names. We go by you not reaching me and 9 years of asking for that Flight 93 check. So make that video, post that video. Every time you hear that siren, check and post in 5. And print out my big 5s from ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. One of the places. Look for the thing that says big 5s. Tells you how to Flight 93, check and post in 5, and do that. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. You got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. And if you go to youtube.com/DNFD series, DNFD, you'll see Milton's call log. Videos of my call logs, my call records. Not one. And 9 years of asking. When you make that video, you got the time on your phone, you got the number dialed. You don't show up, yeah, that's your hijack lifeline, your Gates livelihood. Next time you're calling up countless other customers and you're getting that. Oh, it's so Gates can get the business. Microsoft can. If you're in the computer industry, perhaps Walmart in the retail, perhaps Spectrum in the cable, the internet, and Hussein and whatever business. Oh, politics. So Hussein can get the business when you do. You're a much better politician. A check and post it 5. Now back to Tommy. I'm gonna get it done quick because I've got other things to do and I'm tired. Tommy hears that row and it's the cat's got your tongue, I want some more. Delivery van with the whiskers up front and the little cat ears and the tail wagging in the back of the van, like the wipers, it's a tail. And it gets to where he's going and hits the big row, and everybody knows if you've ordered the cat, go out and get it. And Tommy, he runs out through the doggy door. Man, it's kind of hard to use the doorknob and missing his arms. He lost the dog because he didn't have the arms. It was before he met Rhea, and died underneath the porch and smelled for a whole long time, but then the smell went away. And it's a good thing because he's got the doggy door to go scamper out and chase some cat down. And he does that, gets the cat, brings it in, puts it on the table, and it's hard, but he's going to wait for Rhea, gets off work, comes home. And he'd ordered some flowers, and the flowers arrived, and it's waiting there for her. And she says, "Oh, Tommy, that's beautiful." And she reads the card, and she says, "This is great. It's not even photo prepared yet. By melt, I have to prepare my stuff at the end of the month." A nice florist has gone on those sites like Daffodilia, www.christcomplex2.wixsite.com/Daffodilia. You hit the heart at the left, and it'll take you to what I designed today, that. And you hit the 2 boxes on the right, and it'll take you to a Flickr and a Google Drive, where I've got the stuff like the big 5s, and also like everything. You see on my chest, and I better switch that. Well, I'm thinking of it. I've been forgetting lately. It's the Lord's sugar. Yeah, this is your family's life. It's electronic device. It doesn't matter. I'm forgetful when I got the high blood sugar or the low blood sugar. And yeah, the doctors can't talk about the eyes, changing eyes there, which I'll show you in a moment. But this is the image for the evening and the Valentine's Day Eve. And yeah, Tommy is with his part as the, I wonder how that worked. Part as the, he got a promotion recently. Oh, there it is. You see the eyes pretty good. As his promotion for, he got promoted to Stone Cold Impersonator, Northern LA management, and it's part of that. And even before that, he was in charge of making sure none of the imagery gets out, and so he didn't know that the florist. He just put Happy Valentine's Day, Tommy. Maria from Tommy, and that's all he did. But the florist has been entrepreneurial and has placed some of my imagery in there. Maybe get one of the latest, perhaps that one. Or Melton's Nightly Parables, another version of that. And Tommy's unhappy, he grumbles, but he can't say anything. He just takes credit for getting her some nice imagery. Remember, when you hear that siren, check and post at 5424294140. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, post it. Tell everyone you know to do the same. Carry around those big fives or any of those. Helicopter, nice 93 check thing. Tells everyone how to Flight 93 check. A lot of my 93 check images do. Carry around the small cards in your wallet, the bigger 4x6 prints in your purse, or go up and park and hand them out. Say, this is your family's lifeline. I can't reach this now. No, when it's my phone won't be allowed to work, or why? Perhaps because I'm a Christian and they just place someone named Hussein. It's a religious Muslim name. In the highest office in the world at that strategic point in time. I don't know why, but my phone's not working. And I don't know when else it won't be allowed to work. And it's also my case library. I don't know when else my phone, how many other customers I can't reach besides the handsome ball guy. I do that. Hand out those cards so you can print them out from there. Print them out like you print your family's photos. If you laminate, they will last longer. But let me finish up my parable. Oh, 13 minutes, I need to. Rhea says, oh, that's beautiful, Tommy, thanks. And he got her nice big, got the bucket of cat. So she doesn't have to cut. She got the recipes from her grandpa in Alabama. Does the exotic porcupine and raccoon and skunk and otter, and turns out the recipes for beaver work particularly well for cat. So Rhea has become a nice cat cook, but she won't have to cook tonight. The only thing is it's the 13th. It's a day early, and she understands Tommy is Chinese, and those dadless Buddhists over there, they don't understand the saints and Valentine's Day.